All right, man. Turtle Talk. You know what it is, man. Here we go again. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's great, man. Look, man, today's episode, academics spoke on this court case, and he's saying certain things that most people were saying, and we gonna talk about it because I think this is very revealing when it comes down to your boy in academics. So before we get into that, I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free, but if you want to leave a donation, link is on the screen. Cash App. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers to over 19,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you are from. Look, man. Oh, subscribe to Torture Talk After Hours. So we're gonna get into this because this is very telling coming from academics. You know what I'm saying about this whole situation, and I'm working on getting this live caller thing down packed. You know what I mean? It's coming around. I've been doing some test runs, still not satisfied how it's working, but I think that I kind of got it. I just got to do some finagling. So we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together. So let's get to it, man. We're going to talk about this. Got a lot of stuff to cover today. You know what I'm saying? Or tonight, or whenever you see this. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. All right. This comes courtesy of Never Give Up. So let's get it, man. Or Never Gave Up. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
Get it. I'm saying why sue the label? Why sue the label when Kendrick said it? Just sue the nigga. Now, again, I don't mind the lawsuit because I want to find out Drake's business. Like his real business. Like the shit he probably wouldn't tell me. I want to know how much he's getting paid. I want to know how much Kendrick's getting paid. I want to know how much everybody getting paid because I'm a pocket watcher. But So I don't mind the lawsuit because hopefully these things will come to light. But here's the point of everything. Like, I don't get what the lawsuit against the label. I get that, okay, they devalued you this and third. But now it's kind of going to conspiracy land. Oh.
Even your own boy. He's saying what it is, man. He's saying what it is. Even your own boy is out here saying that this is going into conspiracy land. Because you got to think about it, right? You got to think about it. If this dude, Drake, is out here saying that everybody's against him and they all want to devalue him, I just think that that's kind of weird. That's number one. Number two, it's funny he said he's a pocket watcher. That's pretty funny. But yeah, why don't he sue Kendrick? I know why he won't sue Kendrick. I know why. Because that looks really bad. Really bad. It looks really bad if he sues Kendrick. It looks really bad. So I don't know, but I don't think that he's gonna sue Kendrick. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens though.
All of these people, Spotify, Rock Nation, which maybe Rock Nation because they definitely do shit like that. But Spotify, UMG, they all came together and says, ha 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 ha, now is the time. Let's get Aubrey out of here. Nah, I don't think so. I think they put it out as any record. I think that, Kendrick has certain type of say. And I believe that they, even the deal they did with Spotify, I think Kendrick signed off on it. I think Kendrick and PG Lang signed off on, we'll take 30% less revenue for additional push. But that's something that Spotify's always said. they've said this, that artists like this idea that Spotify did this deal where they took 30%. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Spotify's under fire. This is way back. This is 2023 before the battle. For 30% exposure charge for artists using discovery mode. That's essentially what Kendrick did.
Well, you don't know for sure that's what Kendrick did. That's number one. You don't know that. I love how him and What's the Dirt always speak in factual terms as if they know. But they'll like they don't say allegedly. They don't say none of this stuff. But What's the Dirt did a video today that I kind of want to debunk a lot of the stuff. But he speaks in these innuendos and not for sure things, but he pushes it all the way to the limit where you think he's telling the truth. Because how you gonna know certain things that he says, right? You have to do some research. Most people ain't gonna do a lot of research, let's be honest. But he'll say something that you don't know if it's true or false. It's like somebody, how would I say this? It's kind of like somebody telling you a story about something that happened to them and you don't know anybody that they're talking about and they lying the whole time and you don't know because you're never going to find out the truth about that story. If you do, it's by luck. You know what I'm saying? But you're never going to find out the truth about the story. That's what they be doing. They embellish these stories because most people ain't going to know. And if their followers follow them, they trust them to tell them certain things. And they be like, oh, What's the Dirt said that Kendrick Lamar had a deal behind closed doors. How would he know that? How would he know he had a deal behind closed doors? If he wasn't there, or if you don't have somebody that is a trusted source that he knows that was in the room when he signed the paper, how would he know? So this is what I'm saying. What he's doing the same thing by saying a certain thing he just said. It's crazy.
Even though he didn't need to do it because he's a big artist. But they clearly wanted to win the battle, and they probably thought they were fighting against Drake, who's the fucking algorithm king in their minds. And they're like, yo, we will take 30% less. Put the song everywhere. So I don't think that's like a...
They didn't know. See, this is what I be talking about with these dudes. Kendrick didn't know that Not Like Us was going to blow up like that. Nobody did. Let's be honest. Nobody did. Nobody knew that song was gonna blow up like that. And while you saying this, now you're saying something totally different from what you were saying when you were saying that he was using bots. Now you're saying something totally different now. Now it's something different. It's crazy.
Oh, let's do the special deal just for that. So, that's why I'm not a fan of this lawsuit, honestly. And again, I understand no matter what I say about this, unless I'm like completely one side or the other, somebody's going to get upset. But in reality, I don't like the lawsuit. I think he should sue Kendrick Lamar. My nigga, it's cool. But
I mean, at this point, he might as well try to sue Kendrick. Because think about it, right? Why would Drake, you know what I'm saying? Why would Drake go after the record label when what's probably going to happen is the judge is probably going to dismiss the case. And the judge is going to say, well, you can't come after the record label for doing their job. They promoted him just like they promoted you. They did their job. If you want to say they embellished it, we don't know that for sure. Can't find certain people, blah, 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 blah. But if you feel like you were being defamed, or if you feel like there was any type of misconduct as far as the wording, then you have to sue the person who said this to you. She kind of alluded to that when she said, well, how come you don't really say anything? Or she was saying to the lawyer, I'm botching that. She definitely didn't say it like that. But, how come you ain't tell me what is so different about what Drake said versus what he said? If two people are arguing, then one person feels like they have to go down and say, well, I want to sue because you said something wrong to me 3 weeks ago. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like this is what is being applied right now. You know what I'm saying? This is being applied right now to this whole situation because you don't want to sue Kendrick, because if you sue Kendrick, now you look stupid. You look like you directly suing a dude because of a battle, and you don't want to do that. So you want to play it off like, well, I'm suing the record label because they helped him. It's like, no, you still essentially suing what Kendrick did to you. That's what it is.
I think the problem is, you know, this lawsuit is kind of like why not even if you're suing UMG, why not add Kendrick as someone that's a co-defendant? You're talking all about him. So I don't like the lawsuit at all, honestly. Anyway, Lamar is likely to have discovered information concerning the creation of the recorded image and video and distribution and promotion of the record. Salah, that's the guy I ran into, bro. This nigga was so tight. He said Drake had them confiscate his phone, bro. Nigga was mad. He said, yo, bro, Drake had them confiscate my phone. He was mad. Yo, Drake, you owe him a new phone, iPhone 17 or whatever. He's supposed to have discoverable information concerning UMG contractual relationship, Okay. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I also do believe that the more this lags on, Drake has to get some type of win, even if it's superficial. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if he's going this hard and we don't see no type of win, like legally, even if it's one of those, okay, you know what, they're going to withdraw the lawsuit and this issue has been settled and we never hear how much he got or whatever, you know, the fans are going to assume he got billions. But that will be at least a win for Drake because he took on the establishment, he kind of won. But I'm going to be honest with you, if he falls flat and loses, I'm going to be honest, honestly for me, I think this is worse than the battle. I'm going to keep it a bean. And I love Drake.
Yeah, I said that. This loss, if he loses this in any capacity, if he bows out, I'm telling you, with that discovery, with UMG saying, you want to play hardball, we could look into your past. If he got to be he has to be an arrogant guy if he thinks that he's going to get past that, because there is evidence of you, I'm not going to say sleeping with young girls, but there's evidence of you actually talking and doing things. So when Kendrick says, I hear you like I'm young, that's not a reach. It's not a reach because there's evidence of you. There's women on tape saying these things online. There's girls that was 17. There's years you at 17-year-old parties. You was at Kylie Jenner party, kissing her on the cheek. Bro, it's not like this. You have to get, we don't want to mention the girl on the stage. Like, it's so much that there could just bring up. Millie Bobby Brown. Again, I keep telling y'all this. Kendrick never brought up Millie Bobby Brown. Drake did. That was a dope flip, by the way. You said no Millie Bobby Browns, but only fucking with Whitney's. Like, that was a pretty high bar. Not gonna lie, because Bobby Brown, that's what Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of clever.
Drake's my guy. My favorite rapper ever. But this lawsuit is like, I feel like this lawsuit is why it's keeping the sentiment of what, you know, I've already got over the idea that they battled already. Okay, cool. I want to hear his new album. I know he's going to talk about his new album. Like, yeah, niggas turn against me. Cool. But every time we're talking about the battle again, it's because of this fucking lawsuit. Before, Kendrick was dragging it, right? And of course, he's still performing now like us on his tour, but, you know, he was dragging it. Oh, I'm at the Super Bowl. Will I say certified PDF? I'm like, damn, this nigga's dragging it. Grammys. Oh, my God. He's dragging it. At this point, the only time not like us is keep...
I gotta stop him. I mean, this is what makes me mad about y'all, right? Y'all say Kendrick is dragging it, but this man literally has the industry in court over the battle. like what? How do you fix your face to even say this? I don't understand. How did you fix your face to say that? Like, and then you try to downplay that. He literally has everybody in the industry, over 60 people, trying to subpoena 60 people to come to court over a diss track. Over a diss track. And you say that Kendrick is dragging it because he's performing the diss track that happened during a battle that is just so happens to be the biggest hip hop song of all time. So he should not, for some reason, he should not do the song. Not at the Super Bowl. And then it's another thing too. A lot of y'all try to downplay as if the Super Bowl is not an achievement that Michael Jackson did. Y'all try to, it's so crazy to me how y'all try to make it seem like that's something small. Like, that's the problem with a lot of these new age niggas. Nothing impresses y'all. And I ain't saying that in a good way. I'm saying that y'all think that y'all think that nothing is good enough. Nothing. Kendrick Lamar can have 100 hits, and they all could be the biggest songs of all time. And you know what people will say? Man, that's cool, but I mean, like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story, right? So it was me and my cousins, right? And he was telling me, one of my cousins was telling me about this dude, right? And he said, yo, we were talking about haters. He said, boy's a hater. He's a hater. And I said, why he's a hater? He said, man, let me tell you what he said. They were in down in Cape May. That's where down by Atlantic City, New Jersey, right? And there was a dude who had a Lamborghini driving around town. So the bull that they knew was like, yeah, man, that nigga right there, man, corny, man. He driving the cheapest Lambo anyway. And it's like, wait, what? He's driving a Lambo. What do you mean the cheapest one? Like, and this is what I'm saying. This is how I feel about a lot of y'all new age dudes, new age girls, or whatever you want to call yourselves. Nothing. It's like nothing's good enough. Nothing. So when he says stuff like this about Drake and about Kendrick's dragging it, really, is he really by performing a song? Like, bro, nobody told Drake to stop performing push-ups. He could have kept performing it. Push-ups not a bad song. He could have kept performing push-ups and Family Matters, but he didn't decide not to do it. He could have did that at his concert, but he didn't.
Keep being mentioned is this fucking lawsuit, bro. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just telling you, I'm not a fan of it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and for the Drake fans who do like this lawsuit, I do want to ask y'all, what do y'all think is going to be accomplished? If the goal is, oh, we could say Drake made billion, oh yeah, maybe you won the rap battle, but Drake made billions off the lawsuit. Like, I guess, but like, I don't get it.
I don't either, because guess what? If Drake was to win a bag, who cares? He already got bags. People already know he's filthy rich. It's not like, oh man, he got more money. It's not, that's gonna be like, yeah, he got the bag. And then that's it. He still lost the battle. He's admitting it right here. There's nothing, the outcome is not gonna change. It's not gonna change. You're not gonna get no discovery of Kendrick's kids. You're not gonna get no discovery of him abusing people. That's not gonna happen. So you can forget about that part. You know what I'm saying? You do all of these things and then wonder why nobody's here to help you. Nobody. So he's like, I'm gonna take on the industry myself. I'm gonna do it myself. Like, are you really? You really gonna take on the industry by yourself? Okay, cool. Go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens. You couldn't even handle Kendrick Lamar. What makes you think you're gonna beat the industry? Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if people say, well, Kendrick Lamar is a puppet, I've seen people saying that. He's a puppet. He's a puppet. Well, guess what? We're all puppets to a certain extent, right? There's always a puppeteer controlling the money, right? So It is what it is.
Now, me personally, I think Drake just wanted 700 million or whatever the fuck he wanted from he wanted from Universal, and I absolutely believe that if they come to an agreement, I think this is not going to court. I'm being honest. I do not think this is going to court. I say we're gonna have 4 to 5 months of this bullshit, and after that, we're gonna hear about a settlement. We're gonna hear about a settlement, and it's gonna go away. That's it. It's like everything else. These things don't go to trial. These things don't go to trial, bro.
It's very difficult for this to go to trial because you said some disparaging things about him. And that's what they're, if the judge is telling you that your client said some disparaging things about him, and was it true or not, I don't see this going to trial either. I don't. And if it does, this is not going to be something that's going to go to trial. And it's going to be so many appeals, so many different things, so many different objections, so many everything. You think it's just going to happen in 6 weeks? No. They have to go through all this stuff. They can barely find the people. They can't find Kojo and they can't find the other dude. So if they can't find them, and then it's like, it's so many different variables to this and so many different moving parts that I just don't think if they drag this out and they say, let's say the judge says, we want to do case, just said we're going to go to trial, right? Let's say the judge say going to trial. UMG is going to say they're going to put in an off or put in a whatever to say, well, can we start the trial next year? We have to come up with everything, right? Whatever. You have to do discoveries of our own. And then if they say, well, they're going to keep on pushing it back. Do you think Drake has enough money to keep doing that? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. They could easily smoke him out. Easily. He's not going to be able to keep up with them. Like, come on, y'all. That's another thing, too, I noticed that y'all do. Y'all act as if Drake has as much money as UMG. I see somebody say, well, Drake, he has all the money, and this is the reason why. You got to understand. Bro, come on. Let me explain something to you. Drake got money, but he ain't got no money, bro. Not like them. First of all, let's be clear here. His net worth isn't even $1 billion. We can ask Siri. Hey, Siri, what is Drake's net worth? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, Siri, what is Kendrick's net worth? Doesn't say. That's kind of weird. It said it before. Now it doesn't say. Hey, Siri, what is Kendrick Lamar's net worth? So Drake is 150 million and Kendrick Lamar is 140 million. You see what I'm saying? Now I know people are gonna say, "Well, no, I think Drake's is 250 million." Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean, I know that's what people are gonna say because I seen somewhere else where it said something different. So that could be the case. But anyway, what I'm saying is that's his net worth. Hey Siri, what is Lucian Grain's net worth? Hey Siri, what is Lucian Grain's CEO of UMG's net worth? It's not working. I'll have to look it up, but I'm sure it's more than Drake's. Trust and believe that. So he's probably worth $1 billion. Now let's see. Hey Siri, what is Jay-Z's net worth? Come on, bro. like what are we talking about? Like, come on, bro. So when people keep saying stuff about Drake, I say, look, man, his net worth is only 150 million, bro. Jay-Z is 2.5 billion, bro. It's different, bro. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And I'm sure if his net worth is that, I'm sure Lucian Grain's is probably higher than that or about the same. So when you talk about Drake has more money than the industry, like, come on, bro, cut it out. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Like, for real.
It's like when Wayne was suing UMG or suing everybody, and we just found out it went away. You know what happened? Universal came in and said, "Yo, we're gonna give you this money. We're gonna take over the masters," and that's what it is. This ain't going to trial, but I think Drake just won his money. I think Drake probably realized he's maybe missing out on 100 to 200 million, and he said, "Fuck it, what's 5 or 10? I'll invest 10 million to go get that 200 back. I'll invest 5 or 10 million to go get that 200 back that y'all try to take off the table with me." That's what I think this is. This ain't going to trial. Listen, y'all not gonna have me go with blind stand-em to just say, yo, Drake, like, this lawsuit is going to prove something for us fans. To keep it real, if we fans of Drake and his music, why the fuck you even give a fuck about this lawsuit? If he wins or loses, it only means extra money for him, or he lost money if he didn't win.
That right there is a wake-up call to y'all. If he telling y'all this, the top Drake glazed man who won the Glaze-a-thon the other day, yeah, he's basically saying, like, why do y'all care about this lawsuit? It's not as if anything's going to change. He's either going to be rich or he's not going to have as much money as he did, but he's still going to have money. That's the only thing he's going to win out of this lawsuit. Ain't nobody going to jail. This is not a criminal case. This is basically a civil suit. That's it. It's not going to prove anything. Oh, even if UMG says, you know what, let's just give him what he wants. They give him what he wants, still not going to win. It's still an L for him, because where the L comes in at is he put the industry on trial over a diss track, bro. That's the L. That's the L he can't get around, no matter what happens. So, but if y'all want to see the rest, make sure y'all go on Never Give Up page. Watch the rest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining me, man. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. I know sometimes things don't always pan out the way. Somebody said in the comments, I can't believe that I missed your live. That really, really, really touched me. It did. Because it makes me feel like I'm not just doing this for nothing. People are really watching me because they like me. You know what I'm saying? And I got to be responsible by what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all right now, and I'm going to keep saying this. Just be pleasant to everybody you come in front of. Don't be ignorant. Don't be mean. Don't be nasty. You know, if you see somebody, an elderly person, I know it's kind of corny, but if you see an elderly person standing up, just give them your seat. You know what I'm saying? Or if you see some woman who's pregnant, or a woman, if you're a man, you see a woman standing up and you on a train, just give it a seat. You know what I'm saying? Just say, hey, you want to sit down? Or at least offer. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all a quick story. I had a revelations. I'll tell you, like, not even a revelation. Somebody hit me with a truth bomb, a female, right? And it was just something simple. You know what I mean? So came across this, it was a couple and a black girl, right? And we was all going somewhere, and they were asking me questions about certain things, about what I do, and you know, just certain things. And the black girl, she had a big afro, like a real nice big afro. She was a very beautiful girl. Light skin, not too light skin. She was brown skin, but she was fine as hell. Like, when I tell you, fine, like fine as hell, right? And it was from Cali. And I said to the girl, I said, how did you get your hair like that? And she said, excuse me? I said, how you get your hair like that? And she was like, my name is Jeanette. What's your name? And I was like, she was like, yeah, I think that there's, not going to say disrespectful, but I think that if you're gonna ask somebody a question, you should at least engage with them first. And that blew my mind. Blew. She's absolutely right. I have to check how how would I say this? My morals and values, not morals, but more my, how would I say this? I have to check uh, how I approach people, because some people, I just thought about it. You can't really approach people like that. Like, you have to be on some like, how you doing? What's your name? Name is Maurice. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It can't be asking questions that sound kind of weird. That was a weirdo move on my part. So when she said that to me, it automatically clicked in my head, and I said, "Damn, I need to change how I approach people, because jumping into a question like I know you already, I don't know you like that." So when she said that to me, it really opened my eyes. So I'm telling you, everybody, just be polite to people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mean, no matter who they are, unless they disrespect you. Then you go beast mode. But I know that I just want to tell y'all the story. But thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here with me. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye.